everybody, welcome to Live. Come get dirty with me. Today I am cleaning out the pond filters. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. And so, as you can see, I'm going to be in the water, so I'll try and keep up. The first thing that I do is start a drain. Whenever I change the water, I like to refresh it, top it off. First things first, we are going to unplug all of the filters. Turn all that off. No. Feed this. So to get the water going through the tube, I like to just send it up. myself. What is what? I have this hose leading outside. There we go. Yep, there we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to drain the swamp. No, we're not. Yes, it's not. Air bubbles. We'll get to the fun part in a minute. If there is a fun part. And this is about when I'm saying, I love my koi, I love my koi. It should be out of it. No? We are back in here. Tried planting up some of my grasses from the other side. These are okay. As much as I'd love to cycle this out or get it started, it doesn't look like it wants to cooperate. Okay. Better luck. Over here. More forceful. All right. It's not going in, so. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it out. And so, let's just get the filters out. Oh, me. Okay. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff been going on down here. Our lights have been dumped over. We've been pretty busy. Alrighty then. So we have one filter here.
Go over to your side.
is one of my biological filters. And we see Bella Food Forest, Joan Parker, thanks for dropping in. I'm gonna have to go back and see who I missed. This thing is heavy. But there we go. Water out. And get this cleaned up. Have a little monitor up, trying to see who I'm missing. And okay. Got your bucket in there. Boy, you're looking at me like, what are you doing in here? Okay, that's one. Another one. At least it's good meditation doing something that brings you joy. Well, grab this other one. And get it unhooked. Haven't cleaned these things out since last fall. Oh, Bella Food Forest is leaving. Thanks for dropping in. I'm trying to get it. You know what? Top her off, then we're just gonna leave the top in there. Leave it. Okay. Okay. So, I have so I'm going to be pulling over my little pond bucket to clean this stuff out in. And right now I have some water lettuce in here, or what is supposed to be water lettuce. We are gonna be putting in the pond. And hopefully they'll spring back to life. Some more pitiful little plants. pitiful. Very pitiful. Oh man. I bought these off of Etsy. Last year, when I got my water lettuce from them, they were beautiful. Big, plump, just gorgeous. This year, they are a hot mess. So, I'm gonna find somewhere else to buy my water lettuce. Yeah. This, still not. Compared to the others, this isn't bad. Wow. It's supposed to be 60 of them in here. I'm sure there's probably 6 little bodies. That's what we're going to be calling these. I was trying to get some little babies on it. You know what? I'll just throw them all over there. And when I get back in, I'll throw them in the net. I have a net to float these in, or else the koi will literally consider this an open salad bar and eat them. Okay. So I'm going to, you know what? Just throw it in there. We'll give them the bad leaves to them. Okay, I think those are all of the roots. So the water that I had in here, when you're cleaning out your sponges on your filter for your koi pond, it's always advisable to use pond water and not water from the tap because that's chlorine in it. So if you use the water from the pond, it helps with the bacteria, the beneficial bacteria and the ecosystem and the organisms that are in here. All the bugs that may be in there, helping to eat and break down the fish poop. So we're just going to pretty much rinse out the sponges with this. What do you think? You find it, Bella? I'm going to start with this filter. This is my little filter. I normally do just get all the junk off of them. And then this is the sponge. See that? So you have to get all the nastiness off of that. And I put rocks in the top to hold down the sponge and give it some water, way to get through it without getting all stopped up. Okay, this one has 3 rings. All of it builds up. Pretty much just see it coming off. So pretty much you just want to get all of this out and get it clear. And squeeze it out. So it starts looking like a sponge again. So that got some buildup See, all of this stuff is good for your plants, so I will be putting this on my plants out in the yard when I'm done. Get all the crud off of it. And that's good. While that's soaking, I'm going to since I'm using my phone for the live, I'm going to use my laptop to do the comments. So I can answer, catch up with you guys. And I'm tired. Catch up with you guys. And, and see how everybody's doing. How wants to cooperate. Of course it doesn't. Well, it looks like the connection. Okay, looks like my connection is not good on this one though. So hopefully it'll pick back up in a minute. In the meantime, so I'll squeeze them out, take some water, and use the technique and bang them against the tree in the yard. And enough. You can see it's somewhat yellow, like it's supposed to be, and not black and nasty. I usually clean these out twice a year. We're in July. So I'll be cleaning these out again in the fall, just before it's time for them to hibernate and go into hibernation mode for the winter. I'll clean it out just before then, so that I don't have to do this in the spring. Which is why I'm just now doing it. Yeah. You know guys, when I first started my koi pond, and I did all the reading, I didn't want to kill my fish, and pH balance, making sure levels were right, eating right, making sure levels were right, and I was good with that for maybe the first 2 years. I've had this pond, but this is renovated from, I did this like 3 years ago, so before then, I actually didn't have it screened in. I didn't have the portion screened in. And this was actually further out by another 4 feet, but I wanted to get it inside of the screened in area, keep out the raccoons and snakes. So I went ahead and put this in, and after I got the water, because it was fresh water 3 years ago, once I got the water up to snuff, I come out, I check, but I don't do the testing. I'm going to just be honest. I don't do the testing. I don't do all of that. I don't overfeed them. I just make sure that, when I keep the filters clean, I keep the water clear, I check them and make sure I don't see blisters or any kind of you know, fungi on them. And generally my go-to is to dip them in a salt bath, just or either peroxide. I'll net them, get a little copper ball with peroxide, hold them up and get that little area out of the water and just put peroxide on it and let them go. And that's pretty much fix them up. That's all I do. Now, I don't do all of that other stuff because this can be expensive. And I've learned that I really didn't have to spend all that money. I don't put salt in the pond salt. I don't do that. So, and so far I've been lucky. Nothing's happened to them. But I make sure I change the water. Well, I don't change the water. I'll take it off. You know, water does evaporate. So it's down. This is what, about three inches of evaporation. And I'm going to drain a little bit more out of it if I can get that thing to start going, which I will. Once I do that, once I do that, that's it. I'll top it off, and they're happy, and I'm happy. So it's not really that bad. This isn't glamorous fish poo, but and I don't bother with the gloves because it's gonna get on me anyway. Nothing cute about cleaning koi filters. Okay, I'm gonna find those rocks. These are just rocks out of the yard. Okay, next things are these. That's so nasty. Somewhat back to the greenish blue color they were. And we're good enough. Okay. Let me just feed that back through here. My laptop is up. And I'm tired again, so oh wow. Hi everybody, hi. How are you guys? God will never fail us. Good morning. And Bella Food, hi. I think she left already. And Joan, hi Joan, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for always supporting. I appreciate it. Everybody say hi. And that's great. So I glad to have you here. I'm cleaning out my pond filters. As I said earlier, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, and that's namely me. So, welcome everybody to my first official live stream. So it looks like I don't know what I'm doing because I don't. But I didn't put out a video this week, and I figured, I got to do this. And there's no such a time now. People video. This is just dirty work. It's just nasty. It's just nasty work, but it's worth it. So I just do this to kind of knock some of the nastiness out. And these are pretty much on their last leg. Shoot, I'm praying too hard. It's about to fall apart on me. It's going to be their last. I think we can bang on things more. I really think it's about to fall apart. So, yep, always something to do around the house. Oh yes, I do use the pond water on the plants. And yeah, the plastic gloves. Well, I used to do plastic gloves, and the water just seeps underneath and gets in anyway. So, and I'm in there. So, it's not going to save me. I've tried. I started my koi pond, I'm going to say 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago. Probably longer than that. And these koi, the ones that are in here, I've had them about 10 years. So the two big ones. And then the smaller ones I've had about 3 or 4 years. But maybe 5. But anyway, it's going to get on you. And the long ones, I still have to get in. They come up to what here. I actually have to get in when I'm placing it, so the water's still going to get in. I can wash it off. It's not going to kill me or anything like that. I figure I'm probably touching stuff in the yard that's worse than that that I don't even know about. But I definitely will be using the water, the other one. The water to water the plants. But it doesn't smell or anything. There's no smell. I got a nose. Trust me, I can smell everything. It doesn't stink. It does not smell. It really doesn't. Don't know why, but it doesn't. At least not from my nose to here. I don't want to put it all up in there. But we got this one done, and we are gonna actually see the sponge. I think this is the last year for these sponges, or the last time. Next time I clean it out, I'll put new ones in. But the beneficial bacteria, the worms and the bugs and whatever else in there, they're living in there. I can see maybe red worms. So this one is done. Just needs to go back in there. Where's the other one? Okay. And this one is missing the top of the fountain. I'll have to get back in there and get it. I see a washer in here. Why? Okay. This looks like it's fine. There's these sponges. That need to go in here. This one has 2 sponges for each tier. And there are 3 tiers that lock together. Oh, I clean the pond twice a year, unless it needs it more often, but usually twice a year. Um, Now it's July. Should have really done it in June, but and then I'll do. So I'm doing it now, and then I'll do it again in the fall when the water temperatures are about to drop and they're about to go into their hibernation for the winter, and so I'll do that. I'll do it twice a year, unless, like I said, there's something going on and I need to change it, or the pumps aren't running as like they should, and cleaning like they should. Then I'll go ahead and clean them. But that usually comes from overfeeding. You feed them too much, that's more poop. It gets clogged faster. But the water, like I said, the water, you don't want to change all the water and drop your fish or koi in totally brand new water, because that water needs to have the beneficial ecosystem in there. So you don't want to dump it all. This water is clear. It's not dirty. You can actually see down to the bottom. You can see the fish. So it's clear. It's clean. You're not going to be drinking it, but it's clean. It's not cloudy or anything like that. But when you do your water changes, the most I'll go is maybe 50%. And I don't do that every year. But like I said, this right here, I'm going ahead, I'm changing out the filters. And so if I did a 25% water change, that's actually really good. And that's really all they need. That's what they need. And I don't have that many fish in here. I have two big ones. Like I said, I've had them about 15 years. And the three smaller ones, had them about 3-4 years. They're probably about, I don't know, 8 inches long, 8-9 inches long. The bigger ones, probably about 18. I get a measuring tape on him. He's 18 inches, if not longer. Along with his big hand. She's probably about 18. But, oh, not in the water, in the tank. Oh, the beneficial bacteria is in there. I'm not trying to scrub it. I'm just trying to off the sponges and all that, microorganisms and all of that that's in there can stay on the sponges. That helps them. So when the water comes through the filter, it helps break down the fish poop faster. So I'm not going to change it. It's coming clean. Now, if it weren't coming clean and the stuff wasn't coming off, yeah. But I hope you didn't think so. No, it's coming clean. Yeah. Like I said, in the beginning, I remember I first started the pond. I took the sponges into the kitchen because I was like, took them into the kitchen down here and put them under the faucet. And yeah, they were clean, but my water was cloudy, mucky. It took like 3 weeks just to get it to where you could even see anything in there. It was horrible. And I had read, don't do it, whatever, and I was like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. And yeah, it caused me more work, unnecessary work. I just need the water to be able to run through, and it's clean. It's going to be able to run through, so it's fine. What else is in here? Did I get all of these? Nope, I sure didn't. One more set. But like I said, this is what I do. I like dishes, and they're just fine. But I totally understand not wanting to touch this, because I used to be like that, but I don't have any cuts or anything. Nothing's getting in. And like I said, it's on me anyway. My hands, my legs. Wow. Pop up in your face. So liking this. And I liken this to, what is that? It looks like raw chicken. I don't eat that anymore, but yeah. Again, rubber gloves, splashed on my face. You're not going to save you. I'm not going to save you. I can see through that. That's good. Oh, they're all in there already. I haven't even done anything. I'm tired already. Hi, Black Guns and Gardens. Black Guns and Gardens. How are you? I've heard streaming is a good way to get watch hours. I'll never reach the required 4,000, but I didn't start my channel wanting to get monetized. I have less years in front than back. You know what? I totally hear you with that. This is like just fun for me. I don't think I'll be getting monetized, but do great. But it's pretty much just the fun of it. And it's funny. Everybody, like my friends, neighbors, that come by, it's like, oh, you know, how did you get your yard like this? You know, what do you do? And the pond, is it a lot of work? You know, just questions. It's hard to explain like everything that I've done. I've been here 28 years since 1998. So it's just hard. I mean, we built this house, so it's hard to explain what I did starting from scratch all those many years ago. So I mean, it was grass, and so I figured, you know, when I saw I'm like, get on YouTube, and I don't have to try and explain. I can show you. So I totally understand. All is well. How are you? Yes, fun for me is a great reason. Yes. Saying hi to Nikki. Yes. I hope I didn't miss you, but I will go back and check. I didn't miss anybody. But and as far as yours, framing the sound, I just started. I don't even have a year yet, so. But it's some work though. I didn't think it would be. It's fun, but it's a little bit of work. But since I do this anyway, you know, not that hard really to set up a camera, I guess. One more. Welcome, guys. I don't think so. I don't think I don't think I'll hit it be for you guys. Be for you at least. No. Like I said, this is fun. But toy pond, yeah. If you want to start one, it's so relaxing. I love watching them. I don't have anything to wipe my nose on. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm covered in this stuff anyway. But it's so relaxing. I have lights in here, underwater lights. One's knocked over, but I'll put it back. I want underwater lights, and at night I can sit down here in my chair that is now covered with stuff. And the lights are just, it's just relaxing, beautiful. Sit down here with a nice cool drink. It's just relaxing. So, you saw the koi button, please share. But they're sure asleep if there were no tissues around. And the face again. I didn't bring any tissues, but my nose is sweating, so. Okay, we can see the sponge. We are good. So, oh, wait a minute. Still have this. This is really vegetation. Okay. Now put this one back together and then throw them in the pond. Let's do this back done. But I enjoy, yes. Definitely enjoy the pond, and I really enjoy the gardening. But the music and everything, I like to watch other people's channel. Even though I do enjoy music and everything else too. But since I don't do it, I just watch everybody else's. Definitely. You know, it's not like I said, you're just setting up a camera, doing something that you would have done anyway. So I figured, give it a shot. Okay. One is long, one is short. One goes on the outer edge. Slap these back in. And short. water down, of course. Oh man. I can see it. Yeah. Okay. Is it time for? Almost, not there yet, but yes, almost. Almost. And I'm most certainly not against that. I mean, this is, I guess, fun for me, but it's tiring. At least I'm out here and I don't have I have the fans on, so it's not totally hot. What's going on there? Oh, put the cord back. I need to put my cord back. Here. Okay. Last one. The lid on. There you go. And now there's another piece to this mountain. And it's in there somewhere. So we're gonna have to find it. But until then, stick this on there and go ahead and put these back in. Again. the other piece of my ribbon. And we should just snap. I think it snaps on. Okay. Snaps on. I'm just going to yank this in. You know what? Oh, yeah. You know, my biggest fear is to be in here and have a snake being here with me. I know that it's green and everything, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. So, and I don't have any rocks on the bottom of the pond, so the liner is black. And we have a lot of black snakes, copperheads, but a lot of black snakes. And there could be a black snake in here, and I wouldn't know it. It was like right up on me, literally. So, I don't think there are any in here, but I always stay on my guard so I can swim and run. Okay, now I'm going to have to get this. And again, which would be great if the water would drain. I really want to put my face in there. I'm thinking. And I think I need a filter. Let's see if I have a water nozzle over there. Water nozzle. Scrub brush for the pond. It's just this works. Try this. Let's try this. start down here. This is my little light that I have. I have a little light in here. And I can weight it down. I have it sitting at the bottom of the pond. And it's been knocked over. All the rocks are gone. Bottom of the pond. Scoop them back up. The reason I don't have rocks on the bottom of the pond is because, you know, the fish are, like I said, messy, and then it gets in the rocks, and it's just disgusting. And I have to agitate the rocks, get it swimming in the water, and even though I've been in here kind of messing around, even messing with these rocks, it still isn't back. So, we should stay pretty clear. It should take about a day, and it'll be back to being crystal clear again. What I stirred up. See if I can get them. This way. So we should be good. These rocks will find your channel. Oh, you know, I'm gonna have to learn how to do that when you type something and your channel name comes up. I haven't learned that yet, but my next live, I'll figure it out. Next slide will definitely have that. And this way everybody can share. So if anybody, I don't know if you can put your link in the chat. If anyone knows how to do that, put your link in and this way people can find you. That'd be awesome. You know, the rocks that have been taken down by the koi to the bottom, I think they're going to stay there. There's about that many of them. I think I'm just going to have to buy some more rocks. I'm not scooping them up. There weren't that many to begin with. Like I said, it's messy. Gotta sink the ship. Tampa's Creek Homestead and More. Hi, how are you? Cleaning up the pond. Have you? Cleaning out the koi filters. And trying to do it without drowning. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, that's it. And now I just have to rally up. Hey there, big boy. How you doing? Oh, broke up somewhere on my wings, I see. Well, you can have those. These are my little fake lilies. And my pool thermometer tells me the temperature of the water. The water is 80 degrees. Not bad. 80 degrees. I just use a regular pool thermometer. Okay. Use my scrubby brush. I don't do the under the water. I just do the top part where the evaporation will bring it down to the feeder liner. And I don't usually let it get any lower than this. I don't want to see any dirt if I can help it. Okay, guys. Oh, really? This one doesn't have any rocks either? Okay. Oh, guys. You know what? If it stays, it stays. I'm not. I think it'll stay. I'm not gonna stay. Hey there, darling. Hey. I wouldn't mess with them too much, messing with their slime coats. What's this? Get out of my neck. Okay, guys, I need to get some rocks. A couple of rocks. Oh, Albert. You know what, guys? Now. I clean the filters. We're saving for another day. Done. want to drain the pond, which means I have to get back in. So we're going to turn on the pumps. We're going to get back in, and we are going to get the water going through. We're going to get the water going through the hose. Yep. We are. Good idea to be wet. I am draining this pond, guys. If it doesn't work, then I give up. Okay, we are draining the pond. And that's it, guys. The pond is draining. And I'm clean it up, and that's it. We are good. That's it. I think it might be a little too early for the beer. But, we're going to drain this, and after it drains, I'll put some more water in it. I found that I have to sit down here when I'm filling back up because I forget. Oh, how do we put it found water everywhere. So I have a rule now. When it's being filled, I have to sit here. Everybody. I'm regretting this. But I got it done. And I think I've got Explore. I didn't see you when you came in, but hello. Welcome in. And everybody, but so guys, this is pretty much all there is to CleansenCon. This is a little part of it, and that's pretty much it. I think we are done, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, keeping me company, because I really didn't want to do this. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. I think I mentioned before in my little test live that I did, trying to figure out how to turn live on, that I was going to be doing a video about a fountain, pond fountain that I got from Hobo Soap pond products, and then go ahead, set it up, put it in the pond. So that's going to be the next video coming up. I hope you guys will check it out, and we'll see how it works. It'd be cool to see what kind of fountain head they got, and maybe something that's going to be centered in the center of the pond. But anyway, we decided to do that video and share it with you guys. And till then, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Bye.